What's up, teen gamers? Today I'm here with my wife's piece of shit iMac. I'm putting SSD in it. These things have hard drives from back in the day. This thing's only from 2015 though. The problem with hard drives is that they're all slow and terrible. But Apple decided to put glue on all edges of their display. So the way that you fix this is you order a bunch of shit online to get it done. Least of which involves a pizza cutter, a bunch of adhesive strips, and a dummy temperature sensor in order to trick the iMac into thinking that the real one is connected, because otherwise the fans will just blow at full speed wind tunnel mode. And that's not good for anybody. You don't need to buy the cardboard wedge, but I did. Goes in just like this in the iMac's monitor stand. That way when you're pushing against this, trying to get the adhesive and get this front panel off, because this glass is pretty delicate, you aren't struggling with the hinge bending back and forth. So we're gonna give it a try. I mostly work with PCs, so see how this goes.
Get the money shot right there.
Yay! We did it! Very carefully put that on my pants. Hey! Look at that. Now ain't that a handsome boy right there? Beautiful on the outside and on the inside. That's what we're removing. Don't touch that, you'll die. That's the power supply. You won't die. So I'll need my iFixit kit, which I neglected to get until I snapped. So in order to take out all these screws, you need a special screw head. I don't know the name of it. Maybe I'll put it on screen. Maybe I won't. Fuck you. But I have an iFixit kit, just a basic iFixit kit, courtesy of my friend Quinthony, and that enables me to remove these screws. And I will be a responsible person and place them in this little handy tray in order to keep track of them. And you'll want to keep track of screws so that you can put them back appropriately. So if you do not put them back appropriately, then you run the risk of not knowing where anything goes and then being like, how important are those screws that I don't know where they go? I mean, it seems pretty solid, and sure, it's fine. I'm sure it's fine, right? Yeah. Thankfully, these are all different sizes, so it's impossible to make them wrong. Well, I gotta use my ledger. I already backed this up using Time Machine and an external hard drive for the contents of the drive, and I used a separate Mac to create an install disk for the drive. Look at that, it's got bumpers. So, it's a pretty nice little hard drive, honestly, if it weren't 5,400 RPM. In 2012, that was not good. In 2010, that was not good. And this was 2015, and they were still using this. So that's why we're here. Before we put this back in here, we will need to install our heat sensor bullshit. So, there's a little adhesive on the back of this board, and we are going to place that. This is just going to go right on the top there. Sure. And now we will... I said go in. I said go in. Just go in. Okay, got it. Okay, now I gotta squeeze this back in here. Smushy, smushy. How did they make this fucking smaller? Why are the cables so long? How the hell is this supposed to go back in here? Genius Cojumbo Engineering tells me that the cable for the drive itself goes underneath this housing, meaning there's no fucking give here. Like, this is gonna smush it in there. Just gonna smush it in there. Just gonna smush it in there. Alright, rattle away, sweet summer child. In you go! So, in a previous video, I made a point of saying that DIY fixes for things can be sometimes more satisfying than doing the correct official way and buying parts, or some other combination of words. That is still true. This is an example of that. Don't do this. Do it correctly. Put the bumpers in. Do it right. I am Jank Master Supreme, though. Yeah! It's not going anywhere! Yeah! Look at that! Oh, no bumpers required, Apple. Tim Apple, eat your heart out. Mama! Mama! Oh, she don't want. These covers may not, it's gonna be a little bit better. It might be a little... When your girl put on her pants. Oh, Muma. Look at that thick. Look at that bulge. Look at that bulge, Muma. Please do this correctly if you're gonna do this. Don't be like me. I am a bad example. This is for science. Don't be like me. Don't do this correctly. Follow a guide that details exactly what you're supposed to do for your particular model of iMac. Or, if you're not comfortable, take it to the Apple store and let them do it and just pay for it. It's probably not that expensive. And honestly, is it more expensive than replacing the Mac itself? If you're not confident that you're able to do the repair? The answer is no. Just pay somebody else to do it. It's fine. There's no shame in that. Like your car. And there we go. Temperature sensor. SSD. It's all in, baby. Now it's time to remove all these adhesive strips and, yeah. Put some new ones on. For some reason, I think someone has been in here because this webcam is very loose. Like someone didn't tighten the screws on this webcam. Makes me think that whoever refurbished this laptop, mysterious eBay seller, may not have done the best job. It's suspect. Highly suspect. Still a little loose, but it'll do. Alright. Now we'll use our spudger and get this adhesive off. Which will take a while. And there we go. Adhesive applied. Here you go. Thank you, lovely assistant. So, let's go. Okay, let's remove this. I forgot that there would be adhesive on the monitor as well. Go figure. It's weird. I just don't want to touch this monitor. I'm terrified of this fucking thing. It won't break. Okay. There's a little adhesive on the front here. Let go. If any companies out there are watching this who manufacture devices in this price segment, stop using glue, please. Please stop using glue and adhesive strips. Adhesive strips are at least better than glue, but like, please stop using glue. I hate it. It's awful. This is anti-consumer as hell. Excuse me, Apple AirPods Generation 2 non-wireless charging case. And this is not just sitting flat on the table. My pants are under here. So that's how you know it's safe. And there we go. Adhesive on the monitor removed. Yeah, that's the plan. So, bottom here. And now, reattach the ribbon cable. Ribbon cable number 1 is in. Lock in. Bitch, lock in! I'm using my tweezers. Fucking fuck you. I hate you. Gamer tip, don't cover up the light with your own hand. Okay, this time for sure. It's definitely down. Okay, and ta-da! We did it!
You fix it?
Theoretically. I guess we'll find out when I turn it on.
What'd you say? iFixit?
This video is not sponsored by iFixit. Come on, little buddy. The wedge cost me a couple bucks. Okay. Power. Well, the display works, which means I attached the ribbon cable correctly. It's probably going to be really confused because there's a Windows XP installation on the SSD still. So if it boots into Windows XP, we'll know something happened wrong.